Hello, so we have here a 15 Pro that was water damaged. I understand it had some work from a repair shop where they changed some of the internals, but apparently the front camera still doesn't work and the microphone. It wasn't at a known repair shop. It was sent by very far away. So I'm not sure exactly what they tested or what happened, but I was told the phone works. Let me get a USB-C cable. So let's see, like this. Oh yeah, okay. So phone is discharged for the moment. I'm gonna leave it to charge. Battery is completely out. That's weird, so maybe it was shipped like powered on. So I'm gonna leave it charge for a bit and pause this for a while and then get back when the phone has booted. Okay, so the phone started up. Let's see, what do we get. We get no camera working. So I have no back camera, no front. Power it off and let's open it and see what's inside. Let's go under the microscope and see how's it looking. Doesn't look very good. This camera flipped. Alright. Yeah, so we can see corrosion here and here and on these pins here. And there's some here. And the connectors here look good. Okay, around the end we're fine. Yeah, this looks good because there's a lot of underfill, and this looks bad here. Yeah. There was a bit of an issue on these pads here. But the battery connector looks good, so it had a lot of water. I don't understand why people don't turn it off immediately and take it to a shop to have the battery removed, because the corrosion happens. It really happens when there is power. If there is no power, it will not corrode. It will have time to... I see they heat it up somehow. So we don't know what is under this shield, if there was any water in there, and we don't know we also have here corrosion. Yeah, we don't know what's in between the boards, but I think I'm gonna split the boards just to make sure. Usually on water damaged phones, they are mostly for data recovery, not for repair, and usually we can't really provide any warranty to a water damaged phone. Yeah, so let me clean this a bit. Now actually let me connect the power supply. I'm gonna connect the squid and see if we have any kind of weird current draws. Yeah, squid is connected. I'm gonna turn on the power supply on the upper left corner. You're gonna see it. Yeah, so we have a 31 milliamp current draw. Yeah, that's not good. That suggests some kind of a leak somewhere. So we should have 0. We should have a blimp like 50 milliamps and then go to 0. Alright. So we need to solve that. I'm just gonna clean these connectors first a bit better. I don't think cleaning will help. I think we're gonna have to remove and replace them eventually. But given the fact that the phone was damaged quite bad, I think we're gonna have to split the boards. I'm just using IPA and a heavy brush. Alright, let's connect it again to the supply and power on. Yeah, and we still have those 31 milliamps. Yeah, that's bad. So this is not, it's not very bad. The connectors, I mean. They cleaned up quite nicely. I don't really like this part here. It's not broken, but not great. Okay, the other side is fine. Alright, I think I'm gonna split the boards. So that was all on the top side. Good. And now on the bottom. I'm gonna clean it as good as I can. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna take everything out, but we need most of it out because we don't need it to push the top board. So when we're gonna reball it, we need it to sit flush. Okay, I'm not seeing any water damage around here, but yeah, we'll see. We'll resume to the bottom board in the future. Now we're gonna focus on the top board. So on the top board here we have the camera chips, and these two are the power supplies for the cameras. This is from for front, and this is for the telephoto, front and back. But again, there is no visible water damage around the board. I'm now looking also on the pads to see if I have any shorts, because I want to power on the board and I want to see where those 30 milliamps go. But this looks promising. Let me measure here the caps around the camera ICs. Yeah, you can see the multimeter on the upper right corner. I just wanna see if there is any kind of a short. But I'm not gonna insist on it very much. I'm just looking for the beep. Yeah, so nothing relevant. Okay, now let's connect again the power supply, and let's see if we still have those 30 milliamps current draw. Okay, and power on. Yeah, and apparently we have 16. That's bad. I think there has been water under this shield here. I think I'm gonna have to remove it, the front camera and the other one. So this should be ground, correct? This should be 0.57, correct? OL. Well, it says OL there, but I'm measuring 0.6. Then 522. Good. 433. Good. 432. Good. Then a ground and a couple of OLs here and here. Those are data lines that go through a cap to the CPU. 0.5. Should have 0.37. 494. 524. Yes, so I don't know why this is not OL. I get here a 0.6. Oh no, I think I was just touching the other one. Yeah, it's OL, it's good. Okay, and the other one, let's see. We have like 0.5 here. Oh, 003. 003, but that might be a capacitor. Okay, we'll get back to it later. 0.5 here. Good. 0.7. 0.688, and this is 0.3. That's weird. further, 539, 337, 608, ground, 38, yeah, 39, yeah, 412, yeah, 401, 401, 401, ground, OL, 70, 34, okay, 34, no, ground, sorry, ground, 34, 34, 33, 34, 33, 443, 418, 418, ground, 50, 63, 69, 507, ground, 60. Okay, so those 0.6, that one 0.688 and this one 0.688 is is a lot lower. Let me get a donor board and let's see how that looks on a donor board. So we have here one donor, good. So this on the left is 0.5, good, and I'm interested in this one. Yeah, you see it's 0.7 and this one here is 0.7, 0.7, so mine is very low. So this is mine, this is very low, so should have 0.5 here, and this one is 0.3. Yeah. Well, let's have a look where they go. So let's focus on this one first. We have a cap and then it goes here under this shield that I assumed is gonna be a problem. Yeah, and this one, I think, yeah, this one goes also there. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to cut that shield and I'm gonna cut it. I'm not gonna remove it by heat. Cut it now, see if it works. I'm just using the scalpel to cut the remaining, which is extremely thin. Yeah, like that. Oh la la, look at that. Pooh, look at that crap. That's bad. Yeah, I need to cut everything. Oh, Jesus Christ, so it's everywhere. really bad. These caps are gone. And the CPU is here. So how can we heat this up without damaging the CPU? You tell me. 3000 parts. Look here. This is proper bad. Yeah, I'm gonna cut everything.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the sun, never leave. She's so bad, hit the gym, made the bread. Hit the gas in the back of the sun.
Okay, let's clean these edges for a bit. This is terrible. So we have here, this is probably an audio IC, this is the chip for the cameras. I'm not sure what this is here. This looks like the Logica PROM. Yeah, it resembles very well to a Logica PROM. This seems to be, this looks like an eSIM chip. I don't know what that is. Yeah, but this area here is not bad. This is semi-bad. Obviously this still works, otherwise the phone would not start without the Logica PROM working. But this is bad. And this, well, this is bad here. And this is terrible. It's terrible. I don't know what to do. Need to speak to the customer and tell him the options. So one option would be to attempt this one. It's gonna be risky because the CPU is on the other side, and when we apply too much heat we can damage the connections. A second option would be to do a swap, a full AP swap, and move the CPU over to a donor board. So we need the CPU, we need the Logica PROM, and I'm not sure if it has NFCs around here. I think the NFCs are on the bottom board, on the 15, I'm not even sure, let's see. So 15 Pro. Oh no, one of the NFCs is here under this shield as far as I know, and the other one I'm not sure, maybe it's under those shields on the bottom. I can't see an NFC here on the top board. Those are not NFCs, those are camera chips. Alright, so these are the options, none of them which we love. Because we don't care about the data, we don't need to move the NAND. But this is really bad. Okay, let me speak with him and see what he decides. So my microphone was off, I'm sorry. I've removed everything that seemed damaged there, and now I wanna give it a good clean. Okay, let's get also a brush like this. And let's dry it off. Alright, so let's put it back in the holder and see what we have to work with. Okay, so let's see, some of the pads are really bad. I'm gonna need a new tip, 1 second. Okay, let's see. Okay, and this one, oh, we still have a pad here. Good. Maybe this is ground, probably. Okay, this looks like a resistor. Okay. So let's look a bit on the schematic. This it's like this. Okay. So we're interested here to see we have a cap here that is important. This one is also important. This no, so these ones no. This big one is also important, and the coil. So this one, coil, this one we also need. Okay, what do we have here? My screen froze. Alright, so let me see if those are numbered or not numbered. So I'm interested, this is a donor board, so I'm interested in the orientation of the chips. One is here on the left. I will make a mark. So one has the is like this, right? And the other one is on the upper. So the other one is here. I'm gonna make a mark right here. Like this. Good. Now here I'm missing two caps. Right? If I look on the schematic, I'm missing those two caps, which I don't care about. Yeah, so I'm not gonna install them. So we can safely install this chip over here. Let me see if maybe we have a shorted cap from the ones that are still left there. So I'm just gonna probe these ones. So this is not shorted. Alright, this looks quite bad. Not shorted. Not shorted. Alright, and the other ones here. No short, no short, no short, no short, no short, no short. This resistor here, that is a resistor to ground. So we have here is ground according to the schematic. Yeah, ground, and here we should have some voltage drop. It's not that great. Let me see on the donor board. Is it that small, the voltage drop? It is small, yes. If I look here, okay, yeah, it's correct. So that should conduct. Alright, let's remove the chips. So I'm gonna remove the chips from the donor board and leave them aside. We can freely install the big one. Because that's the only thing left on that side, and then we're gonna focus on the small ones because we need a few caps around there and the coil. Okay, so the audio chip is off. Let me get the small one. Good. The small one is off too. And now let's look around. So I need this schematic here. Good. So I need these caps, this cap, the small one, the coil, and this. Yeah, so besides the one in the middle, we need all of them, so we're gonna place everything there. Okay. Let's try to thin those pads a bit. Where is that? 183 solder. I'm gonna take some on the tip of my blade. Good. Let's switch to the microscope. And let me add some here. Some here. Some here. Okay, let's take a small tip and see if we can work with that. If not, we try something else. Yeah, that's good. Need more flux. That is ground, unfortunately. Yeah, let me try with this other tip. We do it differently. Okay, so I'm getting the bad tip. Let me clean the knife. I'm gonna add flux and I'm gonna try to just add solder to everything there. I'm gonna use the 183. Okay, so like that. I don't think those are supposed to be touching. Okay, that's better. Alright. And what about this? Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so let's see how do we do it. I think we can start with the coil, because it's the one that is the farthest away. Now you know what, I'm gonna put the coil aside and solder it last. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna take a resistor, so that resistor there, don't lose it. This resistor comes right here. Alright, it's stuck to my tweezers. This is annoying. My hands are shaking, I had way too much coffee today. Okay. Resistor is on. Okay, what else? There's nothing there. So we have two caps here. Let's get these. I'm gonna see if I can grab both, and then we see if we can install them both. I need a tiny bit more flux. Okay. I don't need you stuck to the other one. Oh god. Okay. Flux. Why are these attracted to each other? I don't understand. Okay, good. So we have two caps there. Then I need more solder on these pads here. Let me put some more like here. It's too much. Okay, I think we're good. So let's take the one on the left. Okay. Okay. Second one. Okay. It's a bit too much solder there. Okay, let's try again. This is not good. Okay. Good. Let me prepare here a bit. Okay. Okay. And let's add the coil. Okay. Good, what else do we need? We need this to here on the sides. Okay, some more flux. Good. Okay, let me measure this. So these two should not be touching. They are not. Okay. Good. And the rest we don't need. I don't need this one. What resistor I have? I need a cap next to the resistor and a small one. Okay, so I need two caps more. These ones here. Need to thin the pads. Let's see if we can do it with a small tip. Good. Not bad. Okay. Okay, so the caps next to the resistor. I'm gonna add a bit of flux. And let's grab them one by one. Okay, one down, one to go. Perfect. Good. So everything is prepared. We just need, let's see here, we have two small caps. Okay, we don't need those. I'm just gonna wick this. try like this. Maybe. There's too much solder on my tip. Alright, that's good. Let me try to clean that a bit. No. 9. Right, I'm gonna need to mask that area there. This one here that has been corroded and there's no mask over it. And then we can place the chips. And I think we're kind of done. And then we can see if it works or not. It doesn't look very pretty, but that's the way it is. The parts will not align anymore perfectly because the pads are not in good shape. Alright, so let me take some, how's it called? Some mask, and let's try to mask that area. I lost one of the tweezers. Way too much. Okay, so I think here is good. Maybe a tiny bit here. Yeah, good. So let me put the UV lamp. And I'm gonna cure it. It stops in 20 seconds, but I'm gonna leave it then again another 10 seconds maybe. So the lamp stopped. Turning it on again. See how it sees. Alright, so we're good, that's cured. I'm gonna apply just a tiny amount of heat, not too much, just to cure it better. But first let me grab the mask. Okay, set it to 350 and just give it a tiny amount of air. Good. So now it hardened perfectly. Let me clean it here because I have the feeling it spread a bit on this pad. Okay, so we're good. Now we can proceed in reballing both of the chips. So I'm gonna reball both, then we're gonna solder them. So let's handle first the small one. Let me put this aside. Small chip here. Alright. Let's get some flux on it. Good. And I'm gonna use the 183 solder just to thin those pads on the chip. So we replace the original solder with 183 leaded. Good. Let me clean it now with some IPA and a Q-tip. Yeah, I think it's good. Let's move on the other side. And now you need to give me a second because I need to find a stencil for the 15 series. It's not something I use very often. This is 13. This is 14, 6, what is this? This is 7. Don't tell me I don't have one for the 15. So iPhone 6, iPhone 14, iPhone 13. iPhone 7, 8. Oh, this is for the screens. I don't know what this is for. This is for 8. X 11. Jesus Christ. iPhone 15, yay. I knew there should be one. Okay. So we're looking at a white chip. How many pins are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? And there's no hole. I'm not sure which one. Could it be maybe this one? No. This one is too big. This one. It fits, but it's too big. This one. Yeah, it's this one. Perfect. Good. Let's take some... Where is the paper? I need a paper towel. Look here what I'm doing. So, paper towel. I'm grabbing some 183 solder paste, which is almost running out. Oh my god, I took too much. I really don't need that much. Okay, and now I'm gonna just press this because it's too wet. Yeah, and I think we're good. Cool. This is the solder mask here, the syringe. I keep it covered so it doesn't cure by itself. Alright, so let's go for it. Perfect. Good. Let's set the air to 330 air. And let's reball this one. I need the other. Of course you didn't see anything. Sorry for that. So I'm coming with 330-30R until we see the balls forming. Yeah, balls are good. Remove the stencil. This green thing you see, it's a magnetic pad, and it helps because it keeps the stencil close to the chip. I reflowed it once. Good. So one is done. Let's take care of the other, and then we're gonna solder them both, so we have the board like warm. Do the same thing. We're gonna replace the original solder with 183 leaded solder. And I had way too much coffee today. And I need more flux here. Good. Now we can clean with a Q-tip. Want you to grab one and 5 others fall apart, no problem. I have a big one there, I hope it's okay. But let's see. Okay, so let's find the proper stencil for this one. Can it be this? Yeah, it's this one. Found it quite fast. Perfect. Let's put the paste over. Done. Alright. And again 330-30R. We do some shiny balls. Good. I'm just gonna reball it again. I'm gonna add some flux on it while it's warm. Okay, so this will help us solder it to the board. Good, let me take the green stuff away and let's go to our board and let's see. So we need to place it there. Like this. This is the good orientation. I need to align it as the best I can. I'm gonna set the hot air to 350-40 air. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it a bit with a tweezer. And I'm gonna heat it up, remove the tweezers. And I think it jumped in place, it was very good aligned. Let me try to bump it. Yeah, it bumps. Good, that's it. And now let's do the other one. I'm gonna put a bit of flux here because the other one doesn't have flux on it. Okay, so I think we're good. And let's see, the orientation should be like this. I think, I'm not sure exactly where the mark is, but I think it's here. Let's make it, yeah, it's there. So it should be like this. Okay, let's try it. I'm not happy with the alignment. I think this is better. Yep, it's moving, so I think we're fine. Good. And now hopefully this is all. I'm a bit nervous now. Let's see. Let's do some cleaning here. Actually, no, you know what? I think we should handle the board and prepare it for a reball. Yeah, because we can clean it, we can wick it, and then we're gonna be able to reball the whole board. But you know what, before that, let's see if the phone boots actually, because if it doesn't boot anymore, it means we fucked up something with the CPU. So let me connect the power supply. Alright, power on. Yes, and we don't have the 19 milliamps consumption anymore, so that is a good sign. Where is the power button? Oh good, I have no idea where the power button is on the 15 Pro. Give me a second. Okay, so it's here on this connector. 1, 2, 3, 4 pins. So power supply is on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try 4 and the ground. And yes, it seems to be booting. Interesting. Let me... I don't think I made a good connection there, but let me get the screen. And let's have the screen connected. Okay. And again, power on. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And the ground. Okay, so it seems to be booting. No, it stopped. Why? We're not good at all. Am I not holding it enough? No, I don't like the pattern. So see? tries to start and it stops. That's not good. What could be the problem then? Okay, let me stop the supply. So see, it's good we didn't get a chance to prepare the reballing, because eventually the board might be fucked. So it didn't work much under the CPU. We shouldn't have a problem there. Come on. I don't think I've heated it up. Am I missing something here? Let's look on the schematic. Oh, this is slow. I don't very much fancy this software, but it's good because it has the readings of some of the lines. But look, it's extremely laggy for me. So here we have all the parts, right? We have the resistor, we have this cap and this cap, we have the three large caps here, we have the coil. This I don't need. Here the two ones here I don't want. Okay, here this one I don't need, this one I don't need, this one I don't need, it's just decoupling caps, and these two I already have, so there should be absolutely no reason why this would be a problem. Let me do some measurements. So let's see, red probe on ground. What do we have here? 0.3. And here nothing. Here nothing because why? This one should go there. Okay, so I have 0.3 here, I have OL here. I don't really think it should be OL. Yeah, 0.3, ground. Here we have 0.5, this one is 0, the small one 0.5, this one OL and ground. Okay, this one 0.5, and on the other side we have 0.7. Good, so this is 0.3, so it's fine. This one is OL and here is 0.4. So why would this be OL? I think I would rather have something here. Let me find another board. I really don't want to break another board just to measure, because I don't have many. Let me measure a bit around here. So here is something. Okay. So no obvious shorts here. not really. Here we shouldn't have any problem here. No. Okay, so what doesn't it like? You tell me. These two should not touch. No. The coil comes there and there. So the coil should be between this one and this one, and it is. What is it that you don't like? Tell me. I'm gonna boil it one more time. Maybe we have a bad connection around here. But there's obviously no shorts. Let me do 380 so we can do it faster. Alright, let's see again here. This is still oil. That's weird. Okay, that resistor is good. Okay, so I really can't tell what it doesn't like and why it doesn't boot anymore. Can it be that one? Let's reflow that one too. Very fast. Good. Let me cool it off a bit with a hand pump. I didn't get the orientation wrong, right? So this is this way, that is that way. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, let's connect the supply again. Where is it? It's this one. Supply on, power on. Yeah, we get a blimp of consumption, then nothing. That's good. And should be this pin here. And it dies. Again. Okay, so now it goes a bit different. Then it died again. Why? Tell me why. Well, this is different, so now it's booting. Interesting, and now it died. Why does that happen? Keep getting different behavior with every try. It goes to 1 amp, and then stops. Okay, weird. Let me measure the connector. Okay, so we have the connector here. Let me go to my favorite one. Alright, like this. I don't understand what's happening with remove. Yes, 1 second. So if I go to the microscope, yeah, it's oriented good. Here it's oriented good. Here it's oriented good. If I go here, it was sideways. So let me add it again. It's still sideways. So flip vertical. Okay. So now this one is good. This one is good. This one is good. Okay. So let's hope it stays that way. Alright. And let's measure this one again. Yeah, we should have here 0.5, right? This is good now, and the other one that was bad was this one. It's 0.7, and this one is 0.7. The others are good, so I have the good readings here. On the other one, I have 0.6, but this one was good, so I didn't have any issues with it. I don't see anything out of the ordinary on the board, so it should work in theory. I've scratched this chip a bit, but I don't think that's a problem because it's only a bit on the surface. This one looks fine. There was no corrosion here. These I didn't touch. This one is very bad. But again, it worked, you know. So why wouldn't it work now? So this one here, yeah, we have a reading, and that's ground, it's not shorted. This one here, we have a reading, and it's not shorting. I think it's the same line. I don't wanna push heat here. And here we didn't do anything, I just cleaned them. And those two caps that are missing are not important, they are decoupling the same as these ones here. I really can't tell what the problem could be. Okay, let's try to apply the power supply again. So, power supply here. Alright. And turn on the power supply, we get a blimp, that's fine. Let me measure the 1V8 that's on the power button and see what we get there. But that should be fine. So on the power button it's right here. We get 1.1, it's a bit low. One 1.3. It is a bit lower than I would have expected. I need to clean that a bit because there's a lot of flux in this connector here. Okay, let's see. One 1.7. So now it's 1.7. .5 weird. Here we have nothing. Hola! Nothing. 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 Okay, let's try to prompt it a bit. And it stopped. Let me see, at least do I get an Apple logo? Yeah, I get an Apple logo. And then it turns off. So we get the logo and then it's off. I don't know what the problem could be. Why it boot loops? Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna remove this chip again. I'm gonna try without it and see what's the behavior. Let me put it in the board holder. set it up. Okay, let's tweak that. I lost my wick. Great. What is going on here? Extraordinary. Okay. Let's clean that at least a bit. Right, let me cool it off. Okay, and let's connect the supply. And see how it's behaving. Power on. No. And it's back down. No. No intention to boot. Okay, let me remove the other chip. Let's remove the audio one. To find here a proper position to grab it. Okay, that one is off. Right. Let's tweak it. Okay, this is wicked too. Let me clean it a bit. Okay, so it's relatively clean. I didn't move anything right from this one. Let me look on the donor. So no, I'm not missing anything here. Neither here. Okay, cool. So let me give it a try now. I need to blow it a bit because it's still warm. Okay. Connect the power supply. Power on. We get nothing. No, it still fails to boot. That's bad. Okay. Right, so I decided to take off this chip also, and there was corrosion under it. Really bad. Let's see, maybe this was the fault because of what it is boot looping. I don't know. Let's see if I can get this slim the tip here. Okay, so it's not good. Lots of corrosion here. Okay, let me get a small tip. Okay, and let me put some 148 paste there. I'm using 148 so I can wick it afterwards using the hot air, and we're right above the CPU, which is a very bad location. Okay. Okay. Let's clean again and see how it looks now. Even if we used like lower melt. Should be fine because I'm gonna reball the chip using 183. Okay, let me see if I can wick this. The wick is quite big. Okay, let me heat up the wick very well. 1 second. I need some flux here. Okay, and let's heat up the wick. Okay, not too bad. Okay, good. You didn't see anything, but it went well eventually. Sorry for that. Okay, let me see those caps if they are shorted or something. But let me try to clean it a bit more, because there's still a lot of flux there. Good. So, meter is in diode mode. Let's see. This one is okay. This one is okay. That one is okay. 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 And this one. It's okay, not shorted. Good. I've removed this chip, but I don't think I should have. I also lost it. Now it's here. Let me see if I can put it back. What was the orientation? Let me look on the donor board. So it's to the left. Okay, so this is still using high melt. It's gonna be a bit tricky. Good. I think it's fine. So let me cool it off. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, let's power on, supply on, prompt to boot. And let's see. Well, hey, seems to be working. Yay, we get a boot. Good, it didn't stop. Yay. Good news, so it was the short under that cap, under this chip here. Success. I also removed the connectors because I want to replace them, but the problem was right here. Cool. So let me prepare other chips and put them back. Okay, I'm gonna harvest the chip from the donor. This one here. The orientation is similar with this one, so it's on this corner here. Okay, got it. So let's reball them again. Let me change the tip. I'm gonna get a newer knife tip. Good. Add some flux and some leaded solder. Okay, good. Let's clean it. Clean it both ways. Okay. And let's get a stencil. It's something with 3. rows of pins. Yeah, here I have something. I think it's this one. Cool. Let's set the hot air to 330 air. Okay. Maybe reflow one more time. Good. So one is done. Let's take the other one. Flux. So we have three chips, the camera one, the audio one, and that one, the small one, that I don't know exactly what it does. But I think it relates to this camera one. Okay. Now of course this will be dirty. Where was I? Is it this one? No. I don't exactly know which one it is. This one? Yes, it's this one. Way too much. Perfect. Good. And we still have the audio one to do. Flux. Let it solder. Okay, this side too. Okay. Clean. Okay, it's not exceptionally clean. Let me try again a bit. Okay, this is better. Good. Was it this one? No. This one, yes. Have a problem here. There's a bit of flux because I didn't clean the stencil last time. Yeah, we're good. Solder. 183 paste. Good. 330. See, if you don't clean it very well, it has flux that remains on it and it kind of bubbles, but we're good. Yeah, so reflow one more time. There's some hair here. 1 second, let me clean it. Some pieces of cotton fibers. Okay, good. So let's get the board. So I'm gonna start with the one that is the further away from the CPU, and slowly we're gonna come closer to the CPU, just because I want the board to heat up and to be properly heat up when I get to this one that's actually on top of the CPU. Alright, so it should be this one here. Good, let's see the orientation. It needs to be like this. Okay, I'm gonna hold it with my tweezer. Okay, and it went down in place. Now we're gonna do the audio. Okay, this should be, if I can ever see, I can't see the writing on it. Let me clean it a bit. Okay, so the arrow is here on this corner, and it needs to come like this. Perfect. It's a piece of cotton. Okay. Got it. I think we're good. Good enough. Is it down? Yes. And the last one here. Okay, and the orientation is like this. Amen. Okay, and I think it's soldered. Yeah. Good. Okay, let's cool off the board. Okay, so everything is in place. Now, let's see. Let's make a test. Okay. Supply is connected. Let me get also the screen, because I want to see some image. Okay. Power on. Prompt boot. Alright, so we have an Apple logo. Let me see if I can show you. Hey, and the phone started. Oh la la, and I have touch. Yes, good. Perfect. Stopping the supply. And now, I think now we should do the connectors, because I removed them. I thought initially there was more corrosion there, but it actually wasn't that bad. So let's fix them, and then we're gonna look at doing the rest of the board and soldering back the boards together. First of all, I have some 148 soldered there. I wanna put some 183 instead, or at least mix them. Yeah. So I'm thinning these pads. Okay, I think we're reasonably good. Let's get the donor board, and I'm gonna remove the connectors from here. I'm gonna add a lot of flux. Good. Going for 330, 380. Yes, and first I'm gonna just heat up this area of the board. I'm just going with rapid movements. Okay, now I'm gonna focus on the small connector. Yeah, and it's ready to come out. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. One is out. Okay, the other one is out too. Good. So let's go back to our board and let's try to solder this here. To keep it aligned, but not squeeze it, because if I squeeze this plastic thingy, it will deform. Okay, so this one is done. We'll check it afterwards. Let's add a small one. Okay. And let's see. I'm gonna check each pad that's not connected. Alright, I need the small tip. Okay. I need some solder paste there. So the problem with this one is that it was not sitting flush, and okay, I think we're good. And this one here, I think this one is fine. This one went in way better. Yeah. Okay, let me clean it a bit. and have another look at it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna clean the whole board. Man, there's a mess here. Okay, let's give it a proper clean. Okay, let me get a softer brush now. Okay, we're gonna clean it again after we wick the pads, because that's the next step. Okay, let's see again how it looks. No, it's not the greatest of them all, but let me clean these tweezers. It's annoying. Yeah, the others are good, and this is not good. Okay, so the third one there is not great. We put some flax, and let me get a tiny amount of solder. Let me clean again. Yeah, we need to make sure these are fine, otherwise if a camera will not work, then we won't know if it's from the connector or from something that we did on the board. Okay, these are all good. Okay, I think it's fine.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, is the world honestly burning? That's all I'm learning. Hope that we can make a turn and start reversing all our minds and put the work in. We got some work, man. I started to do. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop.
We had to solder the interposer. Right, power on, and let's prompt to boot here. You can see it, but it's what you saw earlier, so just prompting this one to boot. Good. I'm gonna take it off the microscope. Let me see if the cables get here. Okay, so we have the Apple logo, phone is on. Yeah, let's look. Wi-Fi we have. Okay, Wi-Fi is good. IMEI no. Oh yeah, it's good. It took a while to register the baseband. Good, so we're fine so far. I'm gonna turn it off and I'm gonna put it back in the case. Unfortunately it's missing all the shields, but there's nothing I can do about it because I don't have I really don't have the shields for it. So even this one here that should come in the back, it's missing. I should have a shield and a screw here. Okay, let's see how we can manipulate this one without the shield and not have it disconnected. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're cool like this. And let's put in some screws. One here. one here, one there. Okay, and now let me connect all the connectors. Good. And there I need this tiny screw here in the corner of the board. Good. Now again, this is gonna be tricky because I see a lot of water here. See, so this is corrosion here on the cameras. I'm not sure if the cameras are good or not, and I don't have another 15 Pro to test this, unfortunately. Okay, this comes later. Alligator. Let me look under the microscope on these connectors, because we had some, yeah, there's still some corrosion there. So this is the front camera and how's it called? There is corrosion here. The front camera and the Face ID. And this is corroded. It's not great. This small one looks a bit better, but the large one is quite bad. Okay, let me try to resolder this if possible. So I'm gonna add some flux, and I'm gonna take my very small tip okay, and I'm gonna need some solder paste on the tip. Let's see, maybe I can do with this one. Obviously it's too much. I'm just gonna add some for the moment. It's gonna bridge, but we're gonna fix the bridging stuff. Yeah, looks good. Those were the worst ones. And on the other side they look good. It's not much to do. Maybe add some more flux. Okay, this one This looks okay ish. Let's try to clean it now. I hope the flex is not corroded very bad. I just hope this will work. Okay, let me blow it. And let's have another look. Okay, I don't think it's that bad. I need a moment under the microscope with this one. What did I do? Okay, this didn't went in very well. I hope they make a good contact there. I know you can't see anything, but it's really not that important. I certainly doubt that those cameras will still work, to be honest. It's, I would say, slim chance. Okay, I can't see this one. Okay. Okay. Why can't you sit there, Flash? I don't know. Okay, so battery is connected. Let's see if it boots. Yeah. Flash. We have flash. Cameras. Hey, I have front camera. let me put in the power supply. Not working, the other way around. Oh, it is working. Okay, so portrait. And the portrait doesn't work. Okay, back cameras. Interesting, so they all work. Cool, so the only problem is that the portrait doesn't work. I don't know why. Let me see if it sees the serial number of the how's it called? The infrared camera. Does this one start or not? Okay. Okay, pause this. So we have cameras, that's good. Let me also put in a SIM card and see if we get microphone and everything else. Okay, read phone. I have full signal. That's good. Oh, Jesus, I'm an idiot. I need to connect it to the computer if I can ever find a cable like that. Maybe never. Well, that's interesting. I should have one somewhere. I need a USB to a USB-C cable. Yeah, I have it. Okay, let's see if I install it here. Will this cable work? Not now. Authorize. Oh, come on, read phone. But it is connected. What's wrong with you? Doesn't this JC read the... That is weird. Oh, so it actually locked. Okay, so now it reads infrared camera is, ambient light no, distance sensor no, radar. I'm not sure about ambient light and distance sensor. Okay, let me test the microphone first. So let me call it. Hello? Hello, hello? Hello, hello, hello? Yeah, it works. Hello? 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 Yeah. All good. Let's try again. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? 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 Yeah, so all good. So unfortunately the Face ID is dead. What do I have here? So it sees everything there. Let me look again at the connectors. I'm gonna measure them. But otherwise I call it a success. So let's see if I can open these two connectors. Like that and like that. So, pum pum pum. JC. No, I think this is the camera. Infrared camera is on the big connector. Okay, let me rotate this. Oh my god, this froze again. Okay, so let's take another measurement here. So we have 0.5 here. Good. And we have a few readings there. 1.6 should be. 0.5. Good. 0.3. Good. 0.6. Good. Ground. 0.3. 0.3. 412. Yep. 401. Yep. 401. Good. 44. Okay. Ground. OL 703. Good. 342. Good. Here ground. 348. 348. 349. 36. 443. 418. 418. Okay, ground. And then 507, 639, 693, 507, ground, 68. Good. And the other ones, there's no sense to read them because we know that the front cam works. Okay, let me add some IPA here. try to connect them back. Okay, and this one. Good. So Face ID sucks, doesn't work, and this probably, I don't know, probably moisture. Front camera works, so there's not much else I can do about it. Yeah, that's it. Let me close it. It doesn't have any shield, so that might be a problem. Yeah, but that's it. Thank you for watching. This is a long video, a difficult repair, but I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye.